Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and we have Marshall back in here today with us, and this is Marshall's 7th visit here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief. The Veterans Administration here in Houston referred him out here after he asked to come see us because he wanted to feel the spine decompression for himself and I'm going to let Marshall tell his story. You know, he has given a great sacrifice to this country, and Marshall and veterans like Marshall deserve the very best health care America has to offer them. And I'm just going to let Marshall tell you his story from how he got injured to how he went through the VA system and all the things that he was doing, drugs and injections and all that, and now how he's doing without all that. So go ahead, take it from here, Marshall.
Thank you. Well, I just want to start off saying, you know, when I first got wounded, I was in Iraq. I was hit with what's called an EFP, an explosively formed projectile. I lost both my legs almost instantly. Was medevaced, made it. If it wasn't for my guys on the ground, I love every one of them. They got me out. I lost both my legs. Took a while to adjust. Learned phantom pain was a big deal for me, and took 2 or 3 years. But over that period, the drugs, the meds, oxycontins and dilaudid and opiates, they just got more and more and more and more and more, to the point that, you know, you could literally give the dose that I was taking to a horse and it would kill the horse, you know, instantly. It was ridiculous amount of pain meds.
But your body had gotten used to it.
I had been doing it for so long, and we weren't really working toward anything to fix it. You know, I had tried other meds. One of the meds that I had tried gave me kidney failure. Almost croaked because of that one. And I had given up pain meds, threw it out, got lucky, decided that no more, and just started sucking it up. And it sucked for 2 or 3 years. You know, I'd done the injections in my back, and I've been to other chiropractors. I had run the gauntlet on everything there was ever to do about phantom pain. And one day I watched a video and seen the spinal decompression, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it. A light bulb would hit over my head. It was like, that's what I need. And
you instinctively knew that.
Yes, I don't know how to explain it, you know. And it took me over a year to finally build up the courage to come here, and I didn't realize how much I was having to suck it up.
And how compressed you actually were.
I was, and now, even though I had fought off that pain pill demon, I'd always wanted them. And within the last few months, it's, you know, I have my days, but nowhere near like I was, and it's because I'm not hurting nowhere near like I was. You know, when my back is decompressed, it really does change the way I feel my feet and my phantom pain and all that
and
stuff.
Your whole body's functioning, including your mind.
It is, and I'm clearer and I feel better. I just want to tell everyone that.
Well, and also, you know, we've been communicating with the Houston VA and in the VA in Washington, D.C., trying to get them to do specific research on this manual neural spinal decompression technique that I do, because this is literally life-changing for veterans like yourself.
It is absolutely life-changing, game-changing for me. I was every day, 24 hours a day, I was in pain, miserable pain, just sucking it up because I didn't want to take the pain pills and just be loopy and not be myself. But I was also just a grumpy asshole all the time. Oh, should I not?
No, it's fine. That's fine. You can say anything you want. You deserved it.
And it's because I was hurting. And since I've had decompression, it's
well, let's differentiate
different.
too. There's a difference between the adjustment I do on the y-axis and those traction machines, because they call those decompression too.
I done them. I done, you know, all those YouTube channels on how to decompress your spine. I did every one of them.
And the tractions and all that.
Nothing helped. Not one thing came close in the very first time, it was instant. I knew, oh my God, that was it. That was it.
Yeah.
And
well, that's what we want to do the research on, is the y-axis adjustment and the manual neural decompression adjustment, because this is truly a specialized chiropractic technique of adjusting
and I had been
versus other chiropractors.
Yeah, absolutely. I had been to other chiropractors, 3 to be exact, 3 other chiropractors, and
they twisting you on your side and all that stuff.
Where I needed the adjustment, never came close. They never even touched me there. And the first time I was here, they touched me. You touched me where I needed it, exactly where I needed it.
Yep. Yep. Well, thank you for sharing your story with everyone, and thank you again for your service to our country. And I truly do mean it. These guys deserve the very best of what America has to offer. So the VA, you are America. So let's get to doing some research on this for these guys so they can improve without the use of drugs and or surgeries. Okay, Marshall, let's show them how we did that. Let me just look at you here in the mirror real quick. I'm gonna check your posture out. See, still a little forward and left. You see that? See how you're kind of deviating off to the left there a little bit? That's not how you're sitting in there. Okay, so let's come over and do this one first. Now, I did this first on Marshall now because I've already got a feel for his joint range of motion and muscular ligamentous tonicity. And I'm gonna rock his world today, so make sure you feel this way like you did that first one. Does that feel like you're in there tight enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Now see, even though Marshall does not have his lower limbs, he still feels pain down in his lower leg and feet, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what phantom pain is, and it's a neurological pathway that gets going from the peripheral parts of the body, the feet, the legs, all the way up into his brain. Okay, breathe. Wiggle your right ear. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Now that should have felt a little deeper than the last time.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Get that. I want you pinching your leg there. Did you feel that one a little deeper?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, good. There you go.
I feel it all the way down to my tailbone.
Yes, sir. And you know, people that say that, okay, I got you. There you go. Tilt right with your left ear. There you go. Perfect. Didn't get any better than that. Okay, let's come over this way now. There you go.
Alrighty. I tell you, though, for my phantom pain, the one that gets me the most is my big toe.
Oh man, that's L5, by the way.
Feeling my big toe.
That's the L5 nerve. No. No glasses on the floor. No, Renee. Okay, Marshall, just keep breathing. They're not here. Oh, who did that? It's a good place to get them broken. There you go. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. There we go. Whew.
Yeah.
Give me a workout today, too. See, in all 3 areas of the spine, the cervical, thoracic, and lumbar, I'm adjusting the P to A axis, which is the Z axis. I'm adjusting the X axis, and with that manual spinal neural decompression adjustment, I'm adjusting on the Y axis from the occiput all the way down to the sacrum. Okay, let's turn you on your back. Okay, slide down this way just a little bit. And put we've already got a neurological measuring device. This is the same device that the neurosurgeons and orthopedic spine surgeons use during surgery to see if they got the decompressed nerve or not. We have that now where we can measure that same electrical neurophysiological response without doing surgery. Okay, let's sit you up here. There we go. So we have the tools necessary for the research. We just need the funding and either the VA or an angel investor or somebody to come up with the funding to get it done, which is going to probably be in the neighborhood of $2 to $3 million. There you go.
Ooh.
Well, you noisy all over today, aren't you? Look at you sitting straight up now. See the difference? Pretty cool.
Doesn't hurt to sit up straight now.
Yeah, there you go. Should feel more natural even.
I didn't even realize, I was sitting this, normally I have to think about it and make myself sit
So
up.
you're sitting straight up, squared up like a military Marine, you are. All right, is there any last words you'd like to say to the Veterans Administration or the U.S. government about veterans chiropractic care?
I just, let's get this research done.
Yep.
That's really all I got to say.
Well, thank you again for your service, and thank you for sharing your story with everyone, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief, where we take care of veterans that have taken care of our freedoms every single day in this office. Thank y'all, and God bless.